Hey there, and welcome to the Emma International Deep Dive, where we explore the shifts, challenges, and breakthroughs shaping the life sciences world.
Thanks for tuning in. If you're in pharma, biotech, or medical devices, this episode's for you. We're talking about something that's not just trending, but truly transformational: reshoring.
That's right, bringing manufacturing and critical operations back to the U.S. after decades of outsourcing. It's a move that more and more life sciences companies are seriously considering, and for good reason. And Emma International is stepping into this space in a big way. We've just launched a full suite of reshoring services designed specifically for the life sciences industry.
But before we get into what that looks like, let's rewind a bit. Why is reshoring becoming such a major focus right now?
Yeah, over the past couple of decades, companies across pharma and medtech have offshored major parts of their supply chains. It made sense financially at the time. Lower labor costs, cheaper materials, and fast production timelines overseas.
Now, recent events have exposed the cracks in that model. Between the pandemic, geopolitical tensions, rising foreign costs, and even IP concerns, we've learned that relying heavily on offshore manufacturing can be a serious vulnerability. Here's a stat that still surprises people. Around 80% of active pharmaceutical ingredients used in the US are manufactured overseas, and about 70% of the components that go into medical devices also coming from outside the country. That's huge, and it's led to supply chain disruptions, drug shortages, and delays in getting products to market. We saw the worst of it during COVID, but the risks haven't gone away. So, reshoring, at its core, is about regaining control. It's about ensuring the quality, availability, and security of life saving products by bringing production closer to home.
Let's be honest, it's also about sustainability. The more localized your operations are, the less you depend on long distance shipping, which reduces environmental impact. That's something more and more companies and consumers are paying attention to. But we'll be clear, it's not just about relocating a plant. Reshoring is a complex process. It touches every part of operations: supply chain, tech transfer, quality systems, regulatory strategy, and even workforce readiness.
Exactly. And that's where Emma International comes in. We've created a comprehensive reshoring program designed to walk companies through every step, from high level planning to execution on the ground.
It starts with strategy. We work with your team to figure out what should be reshored, why it matters, and how to do it in a way that minimizes risk and disruption. That includes feasibility studies, ROI models, and regulatory landscape assessments. Then we move into site selection and facility readiness, helping you choose the right location, design the space to meet FDA, EMA, and ISO standards, and assess any operational or environmental risks.
After that, it's all about technology transfer. We guide companies through shifting their manufacturing processes from international sites to US based ones, validating methods, qualifying equipment, and optimizing for scale and efficiency. And of course, sourcing is critical. We help identify and qualify domestic suppliers, establish GMP-compliant contracts, and implement robust oversight systems to make sure your new partners meet the same standards or better.
Regulatory navigation is another huge piece. We support dossier compilation, FDA meeting preparation, pre approval inspection readiness, even post market compliance strategy.
And then there's the human side of things: workforce development. We provide on-site training for GMP, GDP, QSR, and help roll out full quality management systems aligned with ISO 13485 and 21 CFR Parts 210, 211, and 820.
In the end, our goal is to help companies build a US based operation that's fast, flexible, and fully compliant, ready to scale and compete globally without the supply chain headaches.
And it's not just for large corporations. Mid-size and even emerging life sciences companies are starting to explore reshoring earlier in their life cycle because they see the long-term payoff. Whether you're scaling a biologics platform or launching a new device, the right foundation matters.
Now, let's be real. Reshoring isn't easy. It's a big move. It takes time, investment, and a partner who knows the regulatory landscape inside and out. But the payoffs are real and they go way beyond economics. You reduce regulatory risk. You gain tighter control over quality and supply. You improve time to market.
You also strengthen resilience, which is huge when the next global disruption hits. And let's face it, we all know it's a matter of when, not if.
Plus, there are real incentives available federal funding, state level tax breaks, and public private partnerships that make reshoring more accessible than ever before.
And let's not forget, reshoring can be a reputation move too. Companies that commit to domestic manufacturing are often viewed as more stable, transparent, and socially responsible. That kind of trust goes a long way with regulators, investors, and the public.
Now, why choose Emma International as your reshoring partner? It comes down to one thing experience.
We've been doing this for over 15 years. Our team includes former FDA regulators, engineers, compliance experts, people who've led tech transfers, FDA remediation projects, EU MDR transitions, and full scale global QMS builds.
We know how to bridge the gap between regulatory expectations and operational realities. When you work with Emma, you're not just getting a plan, you're getting full service execution.
If your company is thinking about reshoring or even just wants to explore whether it's feasible, we'd love to start that conversation. You can visit emmainternational.com/reshoring or reach out directly to set up a confidential consultation with our team.
Reshoring isn't just a buzzword, it's a strategic move toward a more secure, agile, and self reliant future for life sciences manufacturing.
And Emma International is here to help you make that future a reality.
Thanks so much for listening to this episode of the Emma International Deep Dive. Be sure to subscribe, and as always, stay safe, stay compliant, and stay innovative.